So how about preserving the season's best memories, the weddings, the kids, you know, the pool parties and barbecues, just capturing those amazing memories on this gorgeous camera from Canon. So this is the Canon PowerShot SX420. It is that 20 megapixel camera that can do so much more than your smartphone, you guys. You've got that 40 times optical zoom. This is a point and shoot, but the camera does the work for you. It's as if it was a DSLR camera where you'd have to interchange lenses, but you don't have to do any of that. The gorgeous, brilliant screen that you're gonna be able to see everything you're doing. I'm trying to turn it on here. You'll be able to see everything you're doing. You're not looking through a little viewfinder trying to find the beautiful Leah Little. So many amazing features, but wait till you see the quality of these prints. You know, moments happen once in a lifetime. You know, that first, you know, kind of, you know, expression the baby made, the grandchild made, the dance recital, the first steps. Not only are you capturing photographs, but high definition video as well. It's possibly the last camera purchase you will ever have to make because it's Canon. And they've been around since the 1960s, really allowing us to preserve those memories. I love this one. This one's so easy to use. Leah Little is here to tell us all about it.
Good morning. You will love this camera as well. And if you have children, you need this camera because it's going to give you those memories saved for posterity in a way that your cell phone just can't do it. You know, a lot of times we think our cell phone's gonna be the answer. Well, it's kind of sort of a jack of all trades, but really a master of none. Canon has been doing cameras and film and beautiful video now literally for decades. So what you have here is one of the easiest, and in my opinion, with almost 20 years of experience, one of the best. So let's get right to it. Why do you need this versus having your cell phone? First of all, the color, the clarity, the quality. I'm gonna come back to this picture in just a moment, but I thought it's a great way to start just so you can kind of get an idea of what a great kind of quality you're gonna achieve. Beautiful creative moments like this. Beautiful sunsets like this. Even a nighttime mode when it's that dark outside, we still have the kiddos. Now, here's why you need this, Leslie. We were talking about this just a moment ago. How old is Liam now? 8. Victoria's 9. Aww. Victoria's right here. Now, I'm sitting in the audience, just to kind of give you an idea. This is our school play. Yeah. I'm about 20 rows back, right? Okay, that's gonna be good for nothing in about 5 years from now, right? This is Victoria with me sitting in the same place using the zoom on this camera. She is so involved in that presentation.
So wait a minute, where is she in the other one?
She's right here. This is her on stage. I can't walk up to the front of the middle of the performance.
Oh, your smartphone's not gonna do that either.
And your smartphone's not gonna do that, right? And this is the shot that you have. That's why you need to have this camera. Here's another illustration. Beautiful image here. We're outdoors. We're at the beautiful park. This is the zoom with her standing right there. Now, here's what your smartphone is not gonna do. Take that picture and then now enlarge it to larger than life. So not
without
only,
distorting, without getting it all fuzzy.
With literally every little hair that's blowing in the wind, every one of her sweet little freckles. You can even see me in her, reflected in her eyes. Here's the quality. And just to give you a perspective, so here's me, just like a real life, look at the size of my head and look at the size of her head. Like, there's no cell phone that's gonna do that.
No.
Because remember, I'm standing this far away, and then we zoom in to get this shot. Great, but then we enlarge it to get this shot. That's why you need this camera.
It's when the photos really count for you that you know you need something like this. And as you can see, we took $60 off. So it's a great opportunity. It's $47 on a credit card to go ahead and get it home and break it down into 5 monthly payments. But here's the thing, because there are people that say, well, my smartphone is really great. And I even looked up last night, which is the best camera on what smartphone, and they were comparing the top 3 smartphones out there. They still can't do what this Canon is doing. They still cannot do it. So 2 colors available for you. We have it in the red, and I love the red.
I do too.
And then we also have it available for you in the black. We've bundled in a couple of goodies for you, so you are getting the carrying case included in there, your get started guide. We've even thrown in that 32 gig micro SD card and some software as well.
The 32 gig is really important because you've got 20 megapixels on your camera.
So you need that space.
And you have video. video, so you need to have a powerful enough card to be able to handle it. Look at the zoom. So why does this matter to you? When you do have those once-in-a-lifetime moments, do you have a child that plays sports? Here's why you're gonna need this. Let me just give you an illustration in the backyard, okay? So you're across the pool. You want to be able to take a great picture. So here are the girls. You see them? Probably not, right? They're right here. Now, here are the girls.
Oh, wait a minute.
Take one step closer, right?
Oh, look at them there.
Here they are, right here on the edge. You can almost see like a silhouette of them.
So good.
You know what, can we zoom in? Can we just see? I just want to prove to you that they're really there. And I didn't take another step closer. They're right here.
Yeah.
And then now, they're here. Now, here's the cool thing, Leslie. We can take that picture because it's so great, and we can enlarge it, and now you've got a work of art.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. Every little smile, by the way, the camera is so fast that it captured all 4 of those smiles perfectly, and that's really important too.
And I think a lot of us, and I'll speak for myself, but a lot of us want a camera that we don't have to think too much about.
Exactly.
I want the camera to do the work for me.
Right.
I am not a photographer, and there will be some of you that want a DSLR. You want to change out the lenses. You want to have more manual modes.
But this is easy.
The majority of us, this is what we want.
Yeah.
Let me have a camera that's so good that it's smart and it does the work for me. By the way, this one's Wi-Fi, so you can literally send from your phone the picture, from your camera.
Oh, you mean that picture that we were just talking about, that picture that we just enlarged?
Send it to the phone, send it to the tablet, send it to the relatives. Yeah.
Like this? Okay, so remember that picture that we just had of Victoria at the Palm Garden? So here it is. You touch the Wi-Fi and you are now able to send that to your iPad or to your phone, to Leslie's point. Share it on Facebook, share it with grandma, put it up
right from the phone.
Your social media, right from your any of your mobile devices. Right from the camera.
So lots to talk about here, but if you are like me, you don't want to do the work, you don't have to worry. This camera is like a smart camera. It does all the work for you. It will be possibly the only or the last camera you ever have to buy. It makes an amazing graduation gift if you have anybody that just graduated, but it really is a lifetime piece, and it's Canon. You know, some of the world's finest, top, most celebrated photographers, this is what they use.
Absolutely, and they use it because they call it the Canon trilogy. So what happens is that you have something that is going to be the great lens system. It's going to have a great stabilization, and you're going to have a great processor on the inside. And that's how you get a shot like this.
Oh, wow.
So again, there's a little bee here on the flower. Probably can't see it. But look at this. Not only is that an illustration of the zoom, it's an illustration of the steadiness of the camera to be able to get a shot that far away and keep it in focus.
You can't do that with your smartphone.
Exactly. And then take that and look at this, enlarge it so that that bee is now the size of my hand. Now, if you want to have a great camera, you're looking at it. Now, that's
oh my gosh,
let's talk about practical purposes, right? So maybe you have a little one playing sports. You're sitting in the stands, right? So Nathan's here playing baseball, Little League. Well, that's not really the shot we want to have, right?
Right.
That's the shot we want to have.
Yes.
I didn't walk out on the field. I'm not a coach.
No.
That's now, not only that, but you can have those images in video as well. So what's so exciting about this is that not only do you have a great camera that's going to give this to you, but you also have a video camera, and I'll show you footage from that game as well. And the best part about it, it's easy. So here's your 30-second tutorial. I'll teach you exactly how to use it. Turn on the camera, one little button right on top. You're going to find that you have this huge LCD screen in the back. And now on that LCD screen, it gives you a tutorial for how you're going to use it. So what's nice about it is as you are going through the different functions, it walks you through the settings so you know exactly how to use it. Your zoom, your finger's already on the button, your trigger's already there, and you're ready to go when you're ready to zoom in. So the nice thing is all of the onboard functions are right there telling you which record mode you're in, telling you if you want to have a creative mode. And speaking of creative, let's talk about this. How many times have you tried to do a selfie, right? You're trying to do a picture of,
all the time.
You know, the 2 of you or the 4 of you with your 3 little ones, right? And everybody can't get in the shot. There's a selfie mode that's in this camera. How many times do you get this shot where it's like the camera's up your nose and you like
because you can only go as far away as you can, or unless you got a big giant selfie stick.
Exactly.
But who's walking around with those these days?
But these, look, and you still can only get so much in the shot, right? You can only get so many people and cram together. what's great about this is now all of this weird like nose thing goes away. Now you have a perfectly framed shot. Now notice that it softens the skin. Notice it gets rid of the lines, and in that selfie mode, now you have, and because it's Wi-Fi, you can then take that picture and you can share it.
Right from the camera.
Right from the camera.
Just pressing that Wi-Fi button.
Yep.
You know, have we done these Wi-Fi before? I don't ever remember.
About a handful of times. Literally, I could probably count on one hand the number of times we've done Wi-Fi cameras.
And that's just it, because what are you taking pictures for? You're taking pictures to share them. To share them, to preserve those memories. And none of the smartphones, even the best, most advanced, has the megapixels, has the processor that this guy has all the features. None of them have the 42-time optical zoom. And so what you're getting here today is, you know, if you're really serious about your pictures, you're really serious about preserving your memories, Leah, this is the easiest camera ever. And I am no good with electronics. I don't get it. My brain doesn't work that way. Here, the camera does the work for you. It's like your camera is the professional photographer. You just press a button. You don't have to worry about anything else.
It's true, and you can get creative with it, even if you're not techie. Here's what makes this so exciting. Because there's an onboard tutorial that tells you how to use it, you can do things like this. This is the miniature mode. So Victoria and I went over to the Palm Garden. That's where we took the original picture. And look how soft this is. It's blurred here and blurred here, but her eyes are popping. Here's the portrait mode, where
That's
literally
so pretty.
It's soft and beautiful. Here is the toy car mode, and with their toy picture mode. And what happens is it sort of blacks and darkens the edges so that the focal point comes into the center. Same case scenario here, but now she is in the center.
You're taking professional looking photos without having to take a course.
Right, and it's inside the camera. This isn't with software after the fact. This is inside the camera.
Already.
And then again, to give you one last illustration, and then we'll talk about video, because video is incredible when it comes to this camera. Here's your 42-time zoom, right? So here we are on Tampa Bay, looking across Clearwater. There's a little red speck here, and that is a famous pirate boat that we probably may know if you live in the area, right? So we decided, okay, we're gonna zoom into that boat. A little closer.
Wow. But okay, so you're standing in the same spot?
Well, yeah, I didn't go for a swim. It's not waterproof.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Right? How crazy is that? So here's that boat, and then here. So what does that mean in practical purposes? When you're on that beach vacation, when you've got that graduating senior, when your little one is on stage and you want to be able to see them, and you want to be able to record video too. That's why this camera is so exciting. And I know you're going to love it, because if you're like me and you have little ones, maybe it's a little four-legged friend, or maybe it's your child, you want to be able to have those once-in-a-lifetime shots, especially, do your boys play sports yet?
No, he does karate already.
Yeah. So, you know, you've been sitting in the stands then. You know, which shot do you want? Whether it's karate or whether it's baseball, do you want to be having this picture, or do you want to have this picture? That's the difference.
I think, too, it's such a perfect time of year to offer this. Not only do we have the graduations, we've got summer weddings coming up as well. We've got all our road trips coming up. You know, we've got travels. Think about, too, that maybe you've saved all year long to go on that amazing vacation. Are you really going to just use your smartphone? Yeah, you're going to get great pictures, but you're never going to get that zoom. You're never going to get that close to the Eiffel Tower unless you got the properties, unless you got the strength and the features that this Canon has. Now, remember, Canon's been around since the 1960s. It's what a lot of professional photographers, their livelihood counts and relies on Canon. You can have that quality. You can look and appear to be a professional photographer, and all you did was press a button. It doesn't get any easier. Remember, choose red or black for your camera today. We're throwing in the carry case. We're throwing in the SD card included. Please remember as well that we have HSN Protection Plus, which is really nice as well. Of course, all your electronics come with a warranty, but should any accidental falls or drops happen, this is powered by SquareTrade, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week customer support. It's powered by Allstate, and essentially, if they can't fix it, they replace it. So ask about Protection Plus. That's available for you. But Leah, I mean, not even the finest, most expensive smartphones can do what this camera does. Because I was one of those people. I said, oh, my smartphone is really great.
This is your smartphone.
Doesn't do this.
This is the distance you would have from your smartphone, right? And you try to zoom in and it gets pixelated, right? So now I've zoomed in. He'll be grab my focus. Okay. This is the same distance away. Now look at this. That's zooming on the video. So I didn't, you know, you can't really go onto the ball field to get the picture, right? No. So imagine being able now, to your point.
Oh my gosh, Leah, you could see the pollen.
And look, that's in the video. You might expect that from Canon to see that in the still pictures, but that's in the video.
Look at your princess.
Oh, isn't she so fun? Sweet. I mean, it's those everyday moments. It could be a sporting event. It could be the play. It could be
the first steps.
The first steps. It could be just the girls in the backyard. Though, because sometimes video is what we'll do. Sometimes pictures are fantastic, and most of the time they are, but sometimes you need video.
Look at this.
Sometimes, exactly, you want to be able to relive that moment in real time, in real life. You want to be able to go climb on those rocks by the beach. You want to be able to see those kids.
And those moments are once in a lifetime.
They are.
You know, it's once in a lifetime, and they're gone. And, you know, you can only keep so much in your heart and remember so much. You'll want to relive those, replay those again and again. Get the tools to do so. This is a beautiful, brilliant camera from Canon. It is so smart that you don't have to know anything. You don't have to know anything about electronics. You just gotta charge it, turn it on, and get going, because the camera does the work for you. It has such quality. It's as if I had to interchange lenses, but I don't have to ever interchange a lens. I don't have to. It's zero guesswork today. We've taken $60 off. This is normally a $300 camera. Right now it's $239.95. The 5 Flex is part of our royal treatment for the weekend, so that goes away after tonight, right, Jared, at midnight? And so $47.99 on any debit or credit card to go ahead and get it home. I hope you say yes today, because it can do what no smartphone can do.
It's true.
I don't care how expensive your smartphone was, doesn't have the power, doesn't have the zoom, doesn't have the pixels, and doesn't have the actual system, the processing system inside the camera.
As a matter of fact, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because this is the same processor with Digic 4 that you will see in many of the DSLR cameras from Canon. What does that mean? That means they've taken so much of that same technology and engineering and put it into this camera that you would see similar cameras with that kind of technology at double, triple the price when it comes to Canon. Now, here's why you want it. If you have that little one in that school play or that graduating senior, I told you I'm sitting back here on row 20, I think it was row 22, and the back of the auditorium, you can see the back of the people's heads in front of me. Here's my daughter on stage right here on the side of the steps, and without taking one step closer, I was able to see how involved she was in that presentation, how in character she was for the school play. It was so exciting, and those are the moments then you want to share with grandma, right? Those are the moments then you can send on the Wi-Fi, and here's how easy it is to send it on the Wi-Fi. I'll show you with one little button here. You take that picture, you're ready to send it, you're ready to share it. So the camera's on. Here we go, on. And now we're ready to share that picture. You put it into playback mode, and here is your Wi-Fi button. So you touch one little button with the Wi-Fi, and now it's going out, it's looking, it found the iPhone, it's ready to send it.
Right, so as long as your iPhone's got the Wi-Fi activated, it'll find it and pair it automatically?
Once you pair it once, it can go back and find it again. Okay. Really simple in a matter of moments, and you can do that with your tablet, you can do that with your Samsung. It doesn't have to be an iPhone. It can be any Wi-Fi device.
Yeah, I don't have to transfer. I don't have to take the SD card out. I don't have to do it's Wi-Fi. You still could if you want to, but you can press a button and it goes to your computer. It goes to grandma across the country. It is such a great camera, you guys. And remember too, it's a great graduation gift. It's a great just because gift. It's a great, honeymoon gift. Anybody that just got married. This is your way to capture those precious moments, those memories, those videos. Not only camera, it takes that high definition video as well. This is the best way to do it. Your smartphone is not going to cut it, you guys. And so probably the last camera you'll ever have to buy. We are very limited in quantities with this one. If you want it, about 450 of these now remain. It's 617960, but really, it's once in a lifetime, Leah. These moments are, come and they go and they never come back again. True. This is the way to preserve them.
So Leslie, to your point, if we are, let's just zoom in here, find our focus on that camera. Now, let's back out just a little bit. There we go. So now we're at 42x optical zoom. And look at this. Here's the cell phone right next to it, right? So I'm going to try to get closer. And look at that. It's jumping. It's bouncing all over the place.
That's all you're doing.
That's as close as I can get. If I tried to take that photo, yeah, that's not the same photograph.
No.
So the beauty is now, if you have been using your cell phone for those day-to-day moments, fine. But for those moments that matter, to your point, this is what you need.
Yeah. You know, I tried to take a picture of a hawk in a tree with my iPhone.
Don't blink. It's gonna be on.
No, and then what happened was I was like, it's okay, because then I'll zoom in. When I edit, I'll zoom into the picture, I'll get it. Yeah, I was able to zoom in on my picture, but it was all pixelated, all fuzzy, or as photographers say, the picture was noisy. You know, it was, seriously, 40 times zoom when the moments really matter. On that beach vacation, the way Leah captured the pirate ship, when the moments matter, like the kid on the soccer field, or your baby, or, you know, or your dog playing on the other side of the yard. When the moments matter, you need a camera with this power, with these features.
So to your point, how you tried to capture the hawk, right? So you're at a distance. So here's Victoria in the center of this palm tree. Here is Victoria zoomed in, and here's what you tried to do on your phone, right? You tried to then crop it and zoom it in and make it bigger. Now you can do that. You didn't lose the quality. And look how big that is compared to real life. Her head's like twice the size of my head. So if you want to have great quality and you want to have a great ease of use and video, this is going to be a perfect solution.
617960 is your item number. Take advantage of the 5 flex. You won't even feel it on the credit card. It's $47, less than $2 a day to go ahead and get this home over 5 months. Item number 617960. Miss Leah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Very good to see you. You want to save another $10 on your Canon PowerShot. Remember, an easy way to do that is by signing up for the HSN credit card. You sign up today and you get approved. We're going to give you a $10 bill back.